Hey everybody, how's it going out there? I'm going to attempt to do a video here. I know, can you believe it? Another video? And I'm just blowing your feed up, but it may be a while before I can before I can get to any others. I fly back out to work on Sunday, so maybe 6 weeks before I'm able to make another video. I don't know what my schedule is going to be when I get back. I mean, it's going to be crazy, I know that much, but I can almost guarantee I'll go immediately to night shift. But anyway, of course, about 15 minutes ago, right before I started this video, the wind really starts to pick up. So here I am again, try to duck back in this corner, and got the camera behind this little pillar here. There was some wind noise last time. We'll probably have some more this time. But anyway, today, smoking my Beans 316 pipe, that new pipe I showed you earlier. Well, last week, probably sometime. I love this pipe. This thing is a smoker. And in it, I have some Escudo. And I was telling you that I got a little bit of a box opening. I'm going to show you some tobaccos here in just a second. But I was telling you that I was smoking some of that Davidoff Flake. I want to do a comparison between like the Bullseye, between the Escudo, between the Davidoff Flake. See if I like one over the other or not. That Bullseye, as far as I know, only comes in bulk. The Escudo and Davidoff Flake comes in tins. They may do it other ways. I don't know, but that's the only way I've ever purchased them. So over the past week or so, a little over a week, I've been smoking. I'd smoke like 2 or 3, 4 bowls of the Davidoff Flake. Then I'd smoke 2 or 3 bowls of the Bullseye, and then 2 or 3 bowls of the Escudo, and then just kind of rotating back and forth, trying to see if I like one over the other. I think I like the Escudo better. Now you notice I said, I think. Because I'm sure that if I had one of you guys take one of those tobaccos and pack the bowl for me, and I didn't know what was in there, and I smoked it, I can tell you right now I would like it, and I probably couldn't tell you what it was. So if you want to try any one of them, pick one. Maybe the Bullseye, since it comes in bulk, and you can buy a smaller amount of it. You don't have to buy a full tin. But anyway, I think if you like that style of tobacco, I think you'd be happy with any of them. And there's others out there. There's a couple more that I want to try as well. But I probably should let my supply of this style, of this type of tobacco go down. Anyway, got me an order in today. So I'm going to show you some tobacco I got in, and try to do this and keep my pipe lit. That may be kind of hard to do. Here is some McClellan. What's that? Dominican Glory Maduro? I'm trying to read it backwards. Dominican Glory Maduro from McClellan. So on the back of this, it says it's a rich, dark Maduro cigar leaf blended with matured red and stoved Virginia tobaccos, pressed in cakes and aged to develop character and marry the flavors, then cut in flakes to be rubbed out to the smoker's preference. So kind of can't wait to try that one there. A lot of these I can't wait. And a couple of these I've already had. Of course, I did get me another can or another tin of Escudo. Description on it's a combination of full-bodied Virginia and from North Carolina and Virginia blended with Perique from Louisiana. They're the cornerstones in Escudo. And then it's pressed and matured before it's spun and cut into coins. I already know I like Escudo. Another one I've had that I really like is this one's Drew Estates Meat Pie. So Meat Pie by Drew Estate. How it got the name of Meat Pie, who knows, but some marketing group or think tank or something. But it says, don't let the name deceive you. Meat Pie is a classic English style blend using sweet, bright Virginias, choice, fragrant Orientals, and dark, smoky Cyprian Latakia. This flavorful, medium-bodied blend smokes exceptionally cool and is amazingly satisfying, which I do like it. I do like the meat pie as well. And so I want to start experimenting with some more Orientals. I've had several, and I've liked all the ones that I've had, so I want to branch out and start getting into some more Orientals, see how I like those. Another new one that I've never tried, that has been on my list to try, Billy Bud by Cornell Deal. A heavy Latakia blend with rough cut burley, bright Virginia flake, and a good amount of rough cut cigar leaf. It says created for C&D's late friend Sailorman Jack. So Billy Bud, genuine pipe tobacco, Billy Bud, rough cut burley. And so I'm really looking forward. These, of course, I've had those other two. These two, that cigar leaf in there, some that I'm really looking forward to trying. And then another one that I've got, that I've had before. That's why I got such a big tin of it. This is an 8-ounce tin, Hearth and Home. Let's see if I can rotate that around. Virginia Spice. So I got a tin of this in a trade I did with Pipe Pappy. If any of you remember Pipe Pappy, I haven't seen or heard from him on YouTube lately. I don't know whether he's out there watching anymore or not. I haven't seen comments from him. I know he had some computer issues and couldn't make videos or upload them or something, and maybe he just gave up altogether. But Virginia Spice, I got this in a trade from Pipe Pappy. I think I had a tin of Pelican, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I traded him. I'd never had this, and I opened that tin, had my first bowl, and didn't smoke anything else till I finished that tin. It was so good. So I really like this Virginia Spice. This says, for the pipe smoker who enjoys the spiciness of mature Virginias. And I do like the spiciness of it. That's why I like that in my cigars as well. Perique and cigar leaf provide a bit of plume and pepper. Excitingly different. Not just different. This Virginia Spice is excitingly different. So I got me a big tin of that. I know I enjoy that. Now, that's all the pipe tobacco I got. I got a couple boxes of cigars. While I was at it, I got to keep my pipe going. I'm going to let it go out here if I'm not careful. And so in there, I ordered something I really never, ever do. I started cigar smoking, I don't know when. It's been well over 10 years ago. And when I first started, I was experiencing, just like I did with pipe tobacco. And so I bought a bundle of cigars. This is what I would call a bundle, shrink wrap bundle of cigars. And they were not very good. I don't even remember what they were. And so I don't buy bundled cigars, because typically, and you know what? You may find a bundled cigar that is fantastic, and it may be my loss for not trying them, but you know how it is. you may go to a restaurant for the very first time and it turns out to be terrible, and so you don't go back. It may be the best restaurant in town, but for whatever reason they had an off night. The cook was out sick, so they had the, I don't know, the busboy back there cooking or something, and so you don't go back and try it. But I did buy a bundle of cigars that I got in with my other cigars and pipe tobacco. Now the reason I did that, there is a line of cigars that I like called Pinar Del Rio, PDR. If you pipe smoker or cigar smokers, you'll be familiar with that. Every single cigar I've ever had from Pinar Del Rio, I have loved it. Now, I have not even come close to smoking every single one in their line, but every single one I've loved it. I mean, they are great. For me, you may hate them. I don't care. I like them. And so, this is, see if you can see that, some Pinar Del Rio overruns. Now, when you get overruns, or you get seconds, or you get X outs, or you get blemishes, or whatever, you typically don't know what you're going to get. Because all you know is you're getting them from a particular manufacturer, and you can try to get a particular size. Like, again, I like Robusto. I'm starting to struggle with my pipe. I'm neglecting it. It does not like to be neglected. And so you may specify you want a certain size, but a lot of times they'll be mixed. You get a certain manufacturer line of overruns or seconds or something like that, and they may be different lines from, say, Rocky Patel, from Padron, from whoever. And so you may get a Robusto in this line that's a 50 ring gauge. You may get a Robusto in the same package, a Robusto out of a different line that's a 52, that's a 54, it's a 48. And so I know Oliva, they do a lot of seconds or something like that, but there's a couple of Oliva cigars that I don't like. I know it's their bottom of, in my opinion, it's their bottom of the line. I like their Serie V line, etc., etc., their master blends. And so alright, I'm just going to put it down. It's still going, but it's not going for long. And so that's why I don't buy them, because I may get some of those, I may get some of the good ones. And if you get an overrun or you get a second, it's the exact same cigar, but maybe they're like in these, in case the overrun, they made too many or something, they don't want them sitting in the warehouse for 10 years while they're trying to sell through them. There could be blemishes, they could have sunspots, maybe a little hole or extra vein they don't like or something. So when they're packaging them, when you're premium cigars, they got somebody looking at them as they're going into the box. And so, and that's like, nope, no good, yes, 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 no good. Well, they try to sell those, of course, or probably smoke them, is what I would do. But anyway, notice no bands on there, so that'll save, I don't know how much, that'll save them a little bit. No box, cellophane wrap, so that's got to save them a little bit. Probably a lot lighter, so shipping wise, that'll save them a little bit. Anyway, these are Pinar Del Rio overruns. I don't know what kind of Pinar Del Rio they are. I enjoy, so far, every single Pinar Del Rio I have ever had. This may prove me wrong. This may say, yep, no more bundled cigars anymore, but I'm going to try them and see. So anyway, that's just some of the stuff that I've got in. My pipe tobacco, a couple of new ones that I can't wait to try. I'll come back at some point. It may be months down the road before I actually get to these, because I'm getting ready to, because I'm not going to take all these with me. I take my tobacco pouch and, you know, enough tobacco to last me for 6 or 8 weeks when I go back out on the road. So, and then of course a few that I've had before that I really like. And so anyway, as far as my Bullseye, Escudo, Davidoff Flake, for me, I'm going to stick with the Escudo. I think I like a little, again, I think I like a little bit better. Do a blind taste test. I probably couldn't tell you which is which, but I'm crazy. Who knows? Anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll catch y'all next time.